Okay, guys. I'm posting. I'm videotaping this right after the other one. So, mm, so that is the word. This is part one. I didn't tell you this in the other one, but since his quirk has nothing to do with his body, he trained his body like hell so he could withstand his fire better and make more of it. Like training, like punching a wall for a couple hours. Like I'm hitting iron bone training because he's gonna need that. And I'd say he make friends with Bakugo because he's strong and he had a strong quirk. And Bakugo actually did iron bone training, but not that much. So Deku also hit like sand with just his fingers. And like a bunch of different training just to train his physical body. He even did weighting training that had weights. And by the time he made it to like the anime level, he was able to by the anime. He would be at like his physical strength is just so strong. He's even to about 20%. I want to say he's equal to 15%, equal to 15% of One for All. And if you think about it, that's actually really a lot. He's that strong. And I'd say he's about 15 or 20, around there. And 20 is OP, like jeez. He'll be equal to like 15 to 20%. And so it's the start of the anime, and he doesn't really he's flying because he has fire on his feet and he's just controlling it so it holds him up, and he's just going there. He's just flying around. He has nothing to do until he hears a scream, crying for help. And when he goes to it, he sees the sludge villain attacking a woman, no, a girl, attacking a girl. And you know what I'm gonna do here. It's Momo. It's Momo, right? So he creates flames on top of the sludge villain, burning him. But he made it so that Momo, or the girl, doesn't get burnt. Even she was covered in flames, but she was not burning. It was just a little warm. And the sludge villain just jumped off her. Deku ran up to her and asked if she was okay. And then he heard, "Do not fear, because I am here," or whatever All Might says. And he sees that the sludge villain is all burnt up, so he just takes him into a bottle and asks who did that. And Deku, or Uzuku, or whatever you want to call him, says that he did it. So All Might said, "You're quite impressive." And then I wouldn't say he's much of a fan of All Might, but he still asks All Might to sign something, but he didn't really grab onto All Might, so he never learned All Might's secret. But All Might still drops the bottle. Obviously, landing by Bakugo. But let's go back to Midoriya or Deku or Usuku, whatever you want to call him. And Momo. He asks Momo, what's your name? She says Momo. He says, that's a nice name. From first glance, he realized with that name and how she looked like, she knew who she was. The daughter of the boss, of his father's boss. He's seen her many times at like parties and stuff that he'd been with his dad, but he never really talked to her. And it seemed like Momo seemed to recognize him, and she was kind of blushing a little bit. Because at the party, she would stare at him because she found him attractive, and by just watching him through the parties, he always did like nice things, which made her fall for him. So, they're walking and talking about what just happened. And they hear an explosion. They immediately run to it. It's the sludge villain attacking Bakugo. So, Deku rushes in at an amazing speed because he's really fast. And he compresses his fire in his hand and shoots a dragon. A pretty small one at that. But it grabs onto the sludge vent and flies him away, slamming into the wall. Completely almost destroying the wall, even though he was holding back a lot. Sludge then falling on the ground, and Deku contains it inside a orb of fire, and then putting him back in a bottle. And then All Might was about to jump in, but he realized before he could do anything, Deku managed to take it down. Deku didn't even use his flash fire to go and attack. He was just amazingly fast, and his physical strength was pretty amazing. And since he's already so strong, I'm not gonna give him one for all. So All Might goes up to Deku and tells him he did a good thing there, and he's pretty amazing, and he jumped away. He's still watching over Deku. Deku hurries up and goes back to Momo, grabbing her, and flies away because he doesn't really like attention from the media. Since his dad is high up inside one of the biggest industries, along with Momo's daughter, or along with Momo's father. And he looks at her and says, "Are you okay?" She says yes. She was kind of embarrassed because she's being carried by him and being held close to him. And since he knew where his father's boss worked, he dropped her off at her house. And saying their goodbyes, Deku leaves and he goes to the beach because he's been training there and he cleaned up most of the beach already. He compressed. And that day he finished up cleaning all the stuff, the trash. Then he compresses his fire, launching a dragon a fairly small one at that, and it's a normal. It's made of the normal fire. But even though that, it completely destroyed the stack of rubbish, leaving nothing behind. So that's gonna be the end of this video. So, see ya guys.